So my name is Stella Fragkouli, and I'm a research associate at CERTH in Thessaloniki, Greece. So CERTH's role is mainly in Work Package 6, that is the development of models for synthetic data generation, as well as Work Package 7, that is regarding the evaluation of these produced data. So one of the great challenges in cancer genomics is the fact that cancer as a disease is determined by many components. So its algorithm has a different, let's say, mathematical heart at its center. So its model, its mathematical heart, weighs these components in a different way. So we end up with different results, even from the same data. Algorithms that are given the same data, they produce different results. And this is actually, I think, the holy grail of the field right now, to somehow bring this, to study this disagreement and see how we can bridge things better. Safe4Benz is a framework that has different components of already existing tools, from the part of the synthetic data generation all the way to the variant calling itself. So we bring everything together in an environment that has a flow. So we enter some genome reference, and then we produce the results and the comparison between its algorithm and the ground truth datasets that we produce. So from the earlier mention of the disagreement of algorithms, we try to shed some light on their behaviors. So we give them datasets that have well-defined NGS data-related features, and we try to study how their behavior is changing when given a different input. So at the end, we try to have some insightful comparison that takes into account both the features of the data that were introduced into the algorithms, as well as the mathematical background of each of them. So real-world data are very complex. And the thing I said earlier about the disagreement, so let's say we have a real-world data set, I give it to 3 algorithms. So algorithm A gives me some results, algorithm B gives other results, and C other. So, and they have little overlap among them. So at the end of the day, the question is, which one is telling the truth? And you cannot tell that because you don't know what's inside your data. So this is what is we try to overcome by using synthetic data, because when you do the synthetic data, you make them yourself, so you know what it is, how much, and where is it. So you have, let's say you have a list of variants that you already know are there before even asking the question to the algorithms. Another thing is the complexity. So when you are in a very controlled environment that synthetic data allows us to do that, you can perform an ablation study. So that is, you keep all the parameters unchanged and you tweak only one of them, one at a time. So this help us have more insight about what is happening there. Synthetic data gives us the opportunity to have well-characterized datasets. So as I said, we know what it is there before asking the algorithm to make the report. So then we can actually benchmark the algorithm against the ground truth. So let's say I have 10 mutations and I ask the algorithm, hey, can you tell me what mutations are present in this dataset? And the algorithm said these 5. So I know that these 5 are there or not, if they are false positive, or as I like to call them, the imagined results. So yeah, we have a predefined list before even asking the question. So our work is very relevant to everyone that is involved in a precision medicine pipeline, because we look into the algorithms involved there, and our work is also applicable to all use cases of Synthia. It's not just specific, because all diseases are relevant to genomics. So at the end of the day, our work is to shed light into trusting algorithms within healthcare.